So last class we discussed about Jumla Ismiya, and in that class we did mention that Jumla Ismiya is a part of Jumla Khabriya, and Jumla Khabriya has two aspects: Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liyya. Jumla Ismiya, can you recall, brother Muhammad, what is Jumla Ismiya?
Yes, usually it has two parts. One is the mubtada, which is begins with the noun,
Hmm. A proper
and
noun.
then the proper noun. And the
Hmm.
second part is the khabar, which can be a common noun.
Proper noun. Right. And Jumla Fi'liyya is those sentences that begins with a verb. It will have to begin with a verb. The first part of the sentence is called fi'l, or in a deeper technical term, musnad, and the second part of the sentence is called fa'il. These are the two big things that is required um, in the Jumla Fi'liyya, especially to the verbs that are intransitive. That means that does not require Maf'ul Bihi or the action that is done upon. So those actions that does not require the done upon or the Maf'ul Bihi, as they say in Arabic, right? They will have two parts to the sentence in the verbal sentence, the Jumla Fi'liyya. First one, a fi'l, which is a verb, and the second thing we need is a fa'il, the person who is doing the action. And with these two combination, with sentences understood. Now, the fa'il, the second part, or the person who does the action, will always stay in the state of marfu'. The fa'il will always stay in the state of marfu', whether in the singular form, so marfu' in the singular form, in the dual, and in the plural. All the time, it will be in the state of marfu'. The fa'il, the person who does the action. And this marfu' will be identified with the respective i'rab in singularity, duality, and plurality. Now, let's talk about the intransitive verb. We have defined the intransitive verb in our subclass, that those verbs that does not require um, the action that's done upon someone. By the doer and the action, we understood what has happened. We don't need to know more about it. Like it's done upon whom. With is done upon whom. For example, jalasa. Jalasa, the word itself means to sit. And now we need to start using the dictionary. Since we know how to take out the root words, you can go to the dictionary, hence where you can download this offline copy, hence where, and you just enter the root words on that dictionary, which is in our case, hence where, which is the spelling of it, hence where. So you just enter the root words in that dictionary. Once you enter, it will tell you the meaning of that particular verb or a noun. Jalasa means to sit. Now, when I brought this verb, jalasa, I will definitely have to bring the person who does the action. Without that, without the fa'il, without the person doing the action, my sentence is incomplete. So when I say jalasa, which means to sit, I need to mention who sit, who has sat, who has sat. In my example, jalasa Muhammadun. Muhammad sat. Now Muhammad sat, is the sentence complete? Yes, I understood what Muhammad is up to. I If I want to make more meaningful to it, I can make, but with this part of the sentence itself, it's understood that Muhammad has sat. So I will do the tahlilat of this analysis of my sentence. That, oh, I saw the first word. All the three letters has fatha. That means it's a verb. And I figured out some verb. So I'm going to write that this is my pair, which is a verb. I'm looking for, when I have the fail, I will definitely have to look for a fa'il, which is the person who has done upon, which normally comes right after the fail. Normally comes right after the fail, like 90%. 90% of the time, as soon as the verb is there, right after it, you will find the fa'il. And in my case, how do I know this is the fa'il? The tanween tells me it's in the state of marfu', first of all, and it's coming right after the verb, and it's a noun. These three aspects together combined tells me that this is a fa'il. And for my last verification, I will try to make a sense of it through the translation. Muhammad is a noun itself. So if I make a translation of this, Muhammad, and this is a past tense of the verb, sat, sit, sat, Muhammad, sat. So with my verb, with my file, my meaning is a complete. Who sat? For example, someone asks, who sat? I replied, Muhammad sat. So fail in combination with file gives me a result that this sentence is Jumla Fi'liyya that started with a verb, and it is giving me the news or the understanding or the whereabouts of Muhammad, what Muhammad is up to. Now, this news can be true and can be false, depending on its what do you say, situation. Now, this is the first simple area of verbal sentence where you don't require the done upon. That means the person who's doing action is actually doing this action upon whom we don't know yet. And these are some different verbs. Which verbs? The verbs that are transitive. That are transitive. These transitive verbs, they always require the action that's being done upon someone. Okay, which we call as in Arabic as Maf'ul Bihi. Maf'ul Bihi. Maf'ul Bihi means the action that's done upon this person. That is done upon. So in those verbs that are transitive, that require the Maf'ul Bihi, without it, the meaning of the sentence will be incomplete. Without it, the meaning of the sentence will be incomplete. So once I have the verb, I recognize the verb, I say this is mine, fail, and I just write the literal meaning of it is to hit. To hit. And this is how I'm going to translate, learn how to translate slowly. To hit. Okay, I got my verb. Now, when I got my verb, it's natural that I will have to look for fa'il, which the three criteria of the fa'il, three things that I need to look that will help me to find fa'il quickly. First of all, it must be a noun. Second of all, it must be in the state of marfu'. And third thing, it must come right after the verb 90% of the time it happens like that. So taking that into consideration, I'm going to look the word right after it is what? Oh, Muhammadun. Is it a noun? Yes. Is it in the state of marfu'? Yes. How do I know? Because it has tanween. And it is coming right after the verb? Yes. So if I have that, that means this is my fa'il, a person who has done this action. So now I know Muhammad has done this action. Now, if I just translate Muhammad hit, Hit what? Hit whom? I need to know that. For that, I need a maf'ul bihi to be coming right after the fa'il. Again, 90%. 90% of the time, the person or the object upon which the action is done is normally mentioned after the fa'il. After the fa'il. And that thing, that object or that person will always be in the state of mansoob. It will be always in the state of nasab. Always be in the state of nasab, in singularity, whether it's in duality or whether it's plurality. It will always be in the state of nasab. Now, my sentence makes sense to me. Muhammad, action is past tense, ma'roof, Madi, ma'roof, past tense. I know the meaning of it. The help of dictionary. Hit. So Muhammad hit to whom? To Amr. So Muhammad hit Amr. Jumla Fi'liyya. Together when I combine fi'il plus fa'il plus maf'ul bihi, it gives me my result, which is Jumla Fi'liyya khabariyya. Jumla Fi'liyya khabariyya. So far, how is it, Brother Muhammad?
It's fine, Brother Masih. Brother Masih, what will be the state of the Maf'ul Bihi? You mentioned
Maf'ul bihi will always be in the state of nasab. That means it will have two fathatain, and in the state of duality, it will be like Muslimaini, and the state of plural will be Muslimina. Muslimina. So it will be in the state of nasab. So it will be in the state of nasab. For nasab, you need to have a fa'il to make it in the form of nasab. We'll do the exercise. This will help you. You take the notes of it and keep it inside of you. When you practice with the examples, this will get you a good hang of it, inshallah. Help you to understand it, inshallah. طيب. Now, these are the two parts. So first part, a very, very simple one. We talked about this one with the intransitive verbs. Then we talked about the second part, how the verbal sentence normally appear, like that. Number two. This is the one. Now we are going to speak about the final thing, that when there is huruful jar attached to it. Huruful jar attached to it, and how are you going to do an analysis of such sentences? For example, similar, ذهب, I saw it, I understood it's a fail because I see here all the three but has, and it's a presentation that this is a three root letter verb from past tense. Clear. I got this. I keep it in the side with its literal meaning of this word from my dictionary, and then I will write over here. For example, ذهب, to go, to. I'll just keep it like that. Okay. Now, when I got the fail always requires a fa'il, a person who has done the action. So I will look the three things that we talk about that is required in the fa'il, and I'm going to apply on my next word. Is it a marfu'? Yes. Then is it coming right after the verb? Yes, right after the verb. And what does I mention? I forgot. It should be marfu'. It should be coming right after the verb. It should be coming right after the verb for 90% of time. And I mentioned the third thing. I don't know. Forgetting it now. Can you help me recall it?
It will be in the state of marfu. It comes
Not mansub, it
later.
will be marfu. Fa'il always in the state of marfu, not mansub.
It comes after the verb.
I mentioned that. There was a third one as well. It should be in the state of marfu. It should come right after the fa'il,
The verb.
right after the fa'il, right after the verb. And the third thing I mentioned, I don't know, just slipped my mind. I just mentioned. طيب فعل يكون على الجد or will be in the recording. طيب, so two things there, so it still counts it as a fa'il. And then after that, if I have this piece over here, that means I have حروف الجر, the preposition إلى البيت. Some verbs, they are like incomplete without the prepositions. For example, this word to go, where? I need to bring a preposition for it to explain about this. So ذهب محمد, Muhammad went. Where? إلى. So إلى, if I look at the table that we discussed, إلى means to. So I write إلى. And I also mentioned the rule. Whenever we have a preposition or حرف الجار, the word that's coming after it will be in the state of majroor. Always. Always will be in the state of majroor. Now here, إلى البيت. Can you tell me why it's إلى البيت? Why not إلى البيت? Why it doesn't have two kasras? Why it has only one kasra? Hmm.
Is it because the alif lam?
Yes, because of alif lam. Whenever there is alif lam, you cannot have the tanween. Good. So ذهب فعل, I have it. Muhammad fa'il. إلى, I recognize straight away without any doubt, is harf jar. Whatever comes after it, we call it as majroor. We call it as majroor. Jar, majroor. Because these two words are not complete without this verb. Now, and these two are connected to that verb. And how do I know that they are connected to it? To check that, let's say if let's to check that if they are connected or not, I'm going to omit the word Muhammad for now, just to understand if this is connected to the word ذهب or not. What will I'm going to do? I'm going to just omit this word Muhammad for a temporary basis. ذهب, what does it mean linguistically? He went. He went, right? He went. He went. He went. Now, and ila means to. Al-Bayt, the house. The house. House. Now, seeing this, does it make sense? Brother Muhammad, he went to the house. Does it make sense? Does it make a complete understanding of the sentence?
Yes.
Yes, that means this al-bayt is connected to this. I can bring back my Muhammad back, because sometimes what will happen in the sentences is that you will have two verbs together coming, and you will have only one of the jar majroor. So how will you recognize this belongs to which verb? So for that you will have to omit the fa'il and try to make sense and connect it with which of the verb it gets connected. And based on that connection, you will translate the preposition with that particular verb. With that particular verb. For example, if I say here, ضرب محمد عمرا وذهب إلى البيت وخرج. I'll just say the word خرج من البيت. Now, how do I know that this من البيت is connected to خرج, or is it connected to ضرب? How do I know? I will have to omit Muhammad and see where does it make sense. ضرب من البيت. He hit from the house. It's still unclear. It's so kind of vague. When I say he left from the house, it gives me more complete meaning than ضرب. This will come with the practice, and we will explore this more once we start the topics of مرفوعات and منصوبات inshallah. But for now, these three ways of understanding the verbal sentence is important. Any question here before we move on to the examples to practice?
Uh, just the translation will be Muhammad went to the house or
Yeah,
to whom?
went to the house, went to the home. That's fine. I missed adding the here, so you are right. It should be went to the home or went to the house. Went to the. I missed adding the here. This will come with the practice, inshallah. The more you practice, the more hang you will get to do it, inshallah. Okay. Let's move to practice. Okay. Mm. First one. دخل الرجل البيت. دخل الرجل البيت. Try to analyze it yourself. Try to see and see what you can understand. What's the first thing we require in this to figure out?
The verb,
Hmm?
the fi'l,
The fair, yes, the verb. The first thing you need to identify is verb. And how do you identify the verb?
دخل.
دخل. But how did you know that this is the verb?
Everything there is fatha. So
Where
there
is
is no
all the three letters? They are first of all it's three letters, and then it has all the three letters have fatha. Now, how do I know what's the meaning of dakhala?
to enter.
Dakhala means to enter. Good. Now, after I understood my verb, so I have my verb here. So verb is available. Now what I need is what comes after verb. What do I need next?
Yeah, the fa'il.
Huh? Fa'il.
The fa'il.
Fa'il. So to understand the fa'il, what is my criteria?
It comes immediately after the. It comes after the verb, the action.
Yeah.
That's one.
And what's the state of i'rab?
Could be in the state of the marfu.
Mansoob.
The marfu. Marfu.
Marfu, yes. So in that case, what is my option here? Al bayta or al rajulu?
Rajulu.
Al rajulu. So this is my fa'il. I will write here. Okay. Now I have my fa'il. I have my fa'il. What else I need now?
The maf'ul, the object.
My object. Yeah. So in that case, I have this word. Can you tell me why I'm considering as maf'ul? Hmm.
But shouldn't it be
Why am I
okay?
considering
It's
it as
a
maf'ul?
feminine.
Because why am I considering as maf'ul? Because it is in the state of nasab here. It's in the state of nasab and it's coming right after the fa'il. Marfu' maf'ul bihi, the maf'ul, the object is always in the state of nasab. And the file is always on this in the state of nasab. File is always in the state of rafa, and maf'ul is always in the state of nasab. This is something that needs to be remembered. طيب, so what will be my translation?
The man entered the home.
Yeah, the man entered the house, the man entered the home. Fine. Question 2. Can you read the question?
يطبخ
Hmm.
طباخ السمك في المطبخ.
في المطبخ. Now when I see my word, this is the word, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
يطبخ.
Hmm. We are doing verbal sentence. What do we need?
Yeah, it's it's in the
Sorry?
it's in the active tense.
Yeah, this is active tense. Is it a verb, first of all?
Yes, it's a
Okay, once you say it's a verb. Now, is it a past tense or present tense?
present tense.
Present tense. Now, is it active voice or passive voice?
Active voice.
Active voice. Now, how will you find out its meaning?
I have to.
Get the root letters first. How do you find out root letters from this?
It's twa. So I have to eliminate the ya.
Yes.
And it's twa, ba, and ha.
Kha. So this ta, ba, and kha you will put in the dictionary. Have you downloaded the dictionary hence where?
Yeah,
They put ta, ba, kha in it. Yes, brother, you got any chance?
yeah, I got it.
What did he say?
Uh, cook.
cook. So now you have the meaning of that tabakha means cook. Now when I put into the present tense, what will be the meaning in English? He cooks or he will cook. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So you got the literal translation, cook. Okay. And you will change accordingly what your sentence here you have present tense, so you will accordingly change it to the present tense. Now you have the fail. You got it. Fail, any verb, you have it. MashaAllah, good. Now what do I need next?
Uh, the one who is doing the action. The
Action.
sa'il.
What do we call in Arabic?
Sa'il.
Fa'il. So I need a fa'il. So tell me where is the fa'il?
Uh, the tabakhu.
طباخ. طباخ. طيب. Why did you say that? Why did you choose this as a fa'il? Hmm.
Majid, can you repeat again?
Sorry, I didn't hear you, brother.
Tabahu, and there is also as-samak.
No, so where is the fa'il here? Which word is the fa'il? طباخ سمك في المطبخ. Which one is the fa'il?
At-tabahu.
الطباخ. Okay, why is it the fa'il?
It's coming after the. Okay, yeah, it's coming after the verb, and also it's in the state of marfu.
Yes, it is in the state of marfu and it's coming right after the verb. That's why it's known as طباخ. So you identified it correct. So right here, fa'il. Now what else do I need? I have the verb, I have the fa'il. What else do I need?
The the marfu, the object.
The object. Where is it?
As-samaka.
As-samaka. Why do I say as-samaka is an object?
It's in the state of the nasab.
It says nasab and comes after the fa'il. Okay. So you got maf'ul. Now what about this fi?
That's the preposition.
Sorry?
In
That's
in
harful jar.
that's the
Okay. I write here harful jar. When I have a harful jar, what else do I need? When I have harful jar, what else do I need?
I need another the fa'il, right?
No, no, no. When I have a jar, I need majroor. I need majroor. Now, can you tell me why here is al-matbakhi? What makes it matbakhi? Hmm. Brother Muhammad, what makes it matbakhi?
Because it's
Why it's not fil matbakha, mitbakhu?
it has to be in the state of the majrur, right?
Yes, but why? Because of harful jar. Whenever we
Because
have
of
a harful, yeah, whenever you have a harful jar, The
It will
word
always
after it
be
will always be in the state of noun. It will be noun, and it will always be in the state of jar. There is no other option. There is no other option. Right. So now translate. So you have got fail, fa'il, maf'ul, and jar majroor. Jar is fa, majroor is matbakh. Got it. Now translation time. So what will be the translation for it? Mm. I have given you the literal meaning of tabakh, which is the cook, and a samak is the fish. And I'll add here matbakh means kitchen. Matbakh means matbakh means matbakh means kitchen. Yeah. Yeah.
the cook.
Mhm. Yes, the cook.
The cook.
The cook.
The cook will cook.
The cook will cook or the cook cooks. Both the meaning can come here depending on the situation the cook is in. He is
The
in mood
cook.
of cooking. Yes, the cook cooks.
The cook cooks the fish in the kitchen.
Yes, the cook cooks the fish in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct. Now, I want you to solve yourself without my assistance in the third question. Entirely you will do it by yourself. طيب. And then once you're done, maybe you can type or write on the translation box and what is fa'il, maf'ul, jar majroor in these areas. So I want you to practice. Yalla, start.
Oh, good much. So, Mansi, can I just dictate it already?
Yes, you can dictate, brother.
So the fear is going to be the rasama, which is the verb.
Okay. Present tense or past tense?
It's a past tense.
Okay.
Then the fa is that is really the one who does the action. Wajadu.
Okay.
So that will be in the state of Marfu.
Hmm.
And then the the maf'ul will be the shajaratan,
Okay.
which is the tree, and that will be in the state of nasab.
Hmm.
And then the preposition, the al will be the ara, which
Okay.
is on,
Ala means on. Yes, correct. Hmm.
and al warakati,
Hmm.
that will be the
Majroor.
yes, and that
Right.
will be in the state of the jar. So the translation will be the boy
Hmm.
drew the tree on the paper,
Yes, the boy drew the tree on the
on the
paper.
paper.
How do you feel like, Brother Muhammad, when you're translating sentences?
Yes,
Huh?
it's making sense.
You feel happy?
Yeah, but I need to maybe practice
You need to practice a lot to get the hang of it.
the
Once
verb.
if you have the habit of it, then it's easy for you, inshallah. Right, so continue with question 4 and 5, inshallah. Yeah. I have given the key terms here, literal meaning of it, so you can accordingly you and for this word like yahmilu, look it up in the dictionary and then come up with the meaning of it.
But the Majid, how what will be
Yes, brother.
the meaning for the Hamala
Hamala.
from
What does
the
the dictionary says?
dictionary? I was checking in the dictionary, but there are
Normally, the first word that comes in the dictionary as a meaning of it is the general meaning. So you can take that meaning, which will be carry something, carry.
to carry.
Yeah, to carry.
So, but the Majid, the fi'l will be the Yahmilu,
Okay,
and then the fa'il will be al Khadimu, which
okay.
is immediately after the verb,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Maf'ul will be as as-Sannatu, the basket,
Sallata.
Sannatu,
Mm. This is your
and then
maf'ul.
the Al-Fajr will be the Ira,
Mm.
and then
And what is this? Last word?
this, what was the term for it again? The
Majroor, majroor.
just so
So what
so
would be the translation of this now?
so the servant
Mm.
uh, carries
Mm.
the basket
Mm.
to the shop.
To the shop, to the market, to the market, to the market is a better one. طيب. Now number 5.
That's Sharifa is to drink.
Shariba is to?
Drink.
Yes, correct.
That's the verb. Al Fitta is the
Al-Qittu.
make it to. Yes. So that's the one. The cat. That's the Sa'il.
Mm.
So Al Maf'ul is the Al Haliba, the milk.
Mm. Mm.
The position is fi or Fajar. And
Mm.
Majhul is Ghurfa fi. It's a
Ghurfati.
room.
Mm.
So the
Okay.
cat
Mm.
drank
Mm.
the milk
Mm.
in the room.
Yes. The cat drank the milk in the.
In the room.
You're getting the hang of it now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it'll become easy, but it needs more practice. You need to apply similar rules when you're reading the Quran. It will help you to understand, oh, this is the fail use here. And right after it's a file, okay, maf'ul, because it has a fathatain and huruf al-jar is there. That will help you, inshallah. Right. We'll practice this first exercise and then the rest you will do, inshallah, and share with me online, WhatsApp. Right. Here, these are the English. I want you to mention it in Arabic. The boy plays with the ball in the playground. The boy plays uh, with the ball in the playground. And I'll give you the word for play. No, this is to play. And this is ملعب. 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 لعب. ملعب. لعب to play. And then you have ملعب, playground or field. Field. طيب. Now with the help of this لعب and ملعب, these two words, try to translate from English to Arabic. It would be better if you're able to write it down in your piece of paper and then you can read out to me. So it'll be more easy for you.
Oh yeah, I will just write and send it to you.
Yeah.
So, Majid, the word for the ball is Kora.
Yeah. Al-Qura. You want me to write for you?
Uh,
Al
The Majid has sent you the WhatsApp for the first one.
طيب. I'm looking at it now. يلعب الولد الكرة في الملعب. Yes. The spelling of كرة is with the round the. The round the, not that one.
Okay, okay.
And it will be الكرة. Okay.
Cool.
Right. Let's do the question number 2 and then we wrap up for the day, inshallah.
Yes.
Is there any word in that which you don't know?
The chair is kursi.
Yeah, that's it.
So what was the word for sat again?
Sat, waited, jealous.
Journalist. Brother Majid has sent you on WhatsApp.
Right. جلس الفتاة على الكرسي. The word al-fatatu is for like young girl. But for the just understand girl, the word is al-bint. The word is al-bint for girl. Fatatu, very young girl. So it has this word has a meaning of adjectives within the word. So al-bintu, gentle girl. But al-fatat, young girl. Okay?
Janasa, I've been to kursi.
Al-kursi. That's correct. طيب. We have the presentation, and I have also posted the assignment, which will help you to further, practice. And that's like a short story kind of thing. But you have to give some time to it, inshallah. But you can finish question number 3, 4, and 5 from the presentation. It's already uploaded in the drive. And then send it to me on WhatsApp, inshallah. Question 3,
Okay, okay.
4, and 5. Any other question, brother?
No, brother, it's clear.
طيب شكرا بارك الله فيك. الله سبحانه وتعالى